At first, I didn't believe it, you know, because at the time I was getting ready for training, and Ream actually told me, he picked up my phone because it was ringing, and he said, "I think you're going to want to answer this phone call." And I answered the phone, and it was a lady named Pam. She was really nice, and she told me I got invited to go to South Africa. And then I looked at Tim and was like, okay, this is a sick joke, you know? This is sick. And yeah, and as soon as she kept on talking more, I just thought it was like the best thing that could ever happen to me, you know? And I was just very, very thankful for everything that, you know, everybody's helped me to get to this part.
It was a long trip. I mean, you know, 16 hours down and, you know, 18 hours back. You're basically spending 3 days alone just to travel. So, you know, other than the travel, I mean, it was a great experience.
I mean, it wasn't that bad to me, you know, because we got first class seats, and, you know, we just laid back, and it was great to me because I felt like important, you know, walking through the airport with security and stuff, you know, it was a good feeling.
We got to, you know, kind of make an appearance and meet up with grassroots soccer, and, you know, do a kind of a little clinic in, you know, a impoverished town there in South Africa. You know, I climbed a mountain. It was like 4,000 feet up with a bunch of guys the day after the game. I mean, it was just something, you know, different. You know, it's not something you get to do every day, and, you know, you get to meet people you don't normally or will never meet again.
It was amazing. I mean, I always heard my mom talk about him and how much she respects him, and as soon as she found out that that I was gonna meet him, she was like, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable. You don't know how big this is." And, you know, it was just amazing for me to actually shake a man's hand that's done so much for the world, and it was just amazing to just see him and shake his hand, and I'm very thankful that I got the opportunity to do that.
When we actually had a sit-down meeting, you know, they went through the starting lineup, and, you know, sitting there in the meeting, I had to fight back a grin and, you know, a huge smile just so, you know, I wouldn't be noticed. You know, it's a good feeling, you know, to have it be your first, you know, your first call up. You're God knows how far away from, you know, what you're used to, and where, you know, from New York, where you've lived all summer for, you know, for 11 months now, and you know, to be able to start in your first one is, you know, it's something I'll never forget.
I was very happy for him. You know, Tim's a good guy. He treats me very well, and I was like, "Oh man, Tim, this is amazing, man. You're gonna make it big now. You know, you're starting this game. Probably next week you're gonna go to like you know, Manchester United or something, you know? They're gonna bring a big offer." So it was nice knowing you, Tim, stuff like that. And, you know, I was just very happy for him, you know? And I thought he did it really well.
I walked into the equipment room, and our equipment manager was like, "Hey, you know, what number do you want? What number do you wear for your club?" And I was like, 5. He's like, "All right, it's yours. You know, you're the first one I asked, so, you know, you get it." And I was like, wow, that was a little too easy. And he's like, "It doesn't work like that all the time." And I'm like, "I'll take it." I was like, "I won't ask any questions."